Get ready for the Urban Guide. On the Food Lounge, only on the Urban Guide. Come on, let's check it out.
Tete-a-tete with Saffron.
The Urban Guide brought to you by Cocosia Artisan Chocolate, by Ambreen, S.I.T Limited, Alle'Nora and Signature Salons, Yoko Sizzlers and Cooper Dermatology. Official radio partner, 105.4 Radio Spice. Media partners, Filmfare Middle East.
Who should be blamed when a leaf falls off a tree? Is it the tree that let the leaf go, or the leaf that grew tired from holding on? Life continues to leave a set of mysteries. It's up to you to solve it, leave it, or live with it. Anyway, today is not a day for mystery. It's your day, your show, The Urban Guide, with me, your host, Bhairavi. We're going to kickstart today's show with some hard-packed action. Let's take you to the Dubai Cardome Endurance Championship, driven by Mini.
The Motorsport Enthusiast Endurance Challenge was back to test your limits. This was with a 700-kilometer dash, the Cardome Endurance Challenge. The race has been running since 2004 and is a mainstay of the UAE motorsport calendar.
A lot of teams come from all over the world. I think Argentina, England, France, Spain, you know. So it's a global event now almost. And over the years, just built up more and more, and hopefully in the future it'll get even bigger.
The Endurance Championship at the Cardome has been running since 2004. It's like a mainstay of the Dubai sporting calendar. And currently this round that you're at now, it's the third round of the Endurance Championship, which runs over 4 different endurance events. And this is the 700-kilometer version of the event.
The event involves race car drivers driving for periods of 12 and 24 hours straight and requires stamina, concentration, speed, consistency, and most importantly, teamwork.
Yeah, it was a great race. It's the third, set of the season. We've been improving, every single race. So yeah, I mean, it's the last moment now. We're very excited being stepping up ranks on the corporate ranking.
At the end, there can only be one winning team, but really competing with enthusiasm and completing the event is a victory in itself.
Wow, that was a lot of adrenaline gushing you all up. Keeping this fast-paced action in mind, let's take you to a global event, one of a kind. It's the Vogue Dubai Fashion Experience.
Vogue Fashion Dubai Experience was the first event of its kind to take place in this region of the world. Over 250 brands in fashion came together to celebrate retail and the fashionable lifestyle at the Dubai Mall. Among many activities at the Dubai Mall during Vogue Fashion Dubai Experience was a fashion show at the Fashion Catwalk in the Fashion Avenue, where international designers showcased their latest collections. The participating stores exhibited merchandise for sale, created specially for the Vogue Fashion Dubai Experience, with part of the proceeds from sale also going towards Dubai Cares. This will be the fashion experience of a lifetime that should not be missed by any fashion lover.
nice and different. I mean, it's something I was very excited to go to. I think it's amazing that they actually came to Dubai.
I think it's very exciting. I'm so excited that we get the chance to actually have a Vogue's Fashion Night Out, even though we don't have a Vogue yet in the Middle East. And yeah, I just think it's a very exciting year.
The mall was decorated to mark the event with exclusive settings, with the Grand Atrium hosting an exhibition that featured 50 of the best Vogue magazine covers of all time.
Dubai and its lifestyle is something to watch out for all the time. Talking about time, we need to learn to manage it well. It's time for a short little break. The Urban Guide with me, Bhairavi, shall be back shortly. So now that you're back from a break, here's what I've been wanting to tell you. Yeah, it's another one of my beliefs. I believe that you don't have to make fancy or complicated masterpieces. Just good food, fresh ingredients is what you need. And that's exactly what the Food Lounge brings to you. Check it out with Nicole and get ready to create your masterpieces.
People who love food are always the best people. And today we're going to meet just such a person. Now he's the chef de cuisine of the Maya Modern Mexican Kitchen and Lounge at the Le Royal Meridian. And he is the wonderful Chef Rubin. Chef Rubin, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So you're going to take us on a very wonderful Spanish fiesta today, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll take it directly to Mexico.
The ingredients for guacamole are nachos, green chili, fresh cilantro, tomatoes, white onion, lime, sea salt, Hass avocados.
We will start first, we need to cut our avocado into half.
Okay.
So we use, quite simple, we use a knife.
You cut it along the sides, right?
Yes, on the sides. So we get all the avocado
out.
So we're trying to get as much as possible of the pulp of the avocado.
So you just smash it up?
We keep, yes, smashing the avocado. So you can see now it's ready.
Chunky.
Nice and ripe, so you don't need to smash it more. So now we're going to put a little bit of our onions.
And that's white onion, correct?
White onions, yes. We add that tomatoes. That actually, this one you can put more. Chopped coriander or cilantro. So we put a little bit of sea salt.
Okay.
Just not too much. And then we put a lime. It's your own preference. We just put all the ingredients together. Yes. So we just to put on the side, we have our corn chips.
Okay.
That'll be fried. So basically what you need to do is we put a little bit also too, if you prefer, you like to have it a little bit spicy or not spicy, it's up to you.
Okay.
So you can use a little of the fresh jalapeno.
Okay.
We will put a little bit just to make it medium. So now our guacamole is ready. So you pass me that plate, please?
Yes, I can.
That will be up to us to serve. So this will be perfect for you to have you have some friends come over into your house. So it's a really nice.
It's a really nice snack.
So we just serve it like this. Just to do the final touch, we should put a little bit of, as a garnish, some of the corn chips. So you can put in the middle of your table so people can just come.
There you have it. You can make guacamole at home for your friends and you have a party. And hopefully I'll be invited. So chef, now we're going to start with the recipe which is called the Quanchenengo a la Veracruzana, which means, in English?
It is a red snapper cooking in a style Veracruzana.
The ingredients for Quanchenengo a la Veracruzana: mixed herbs, white onion, capsicum, tomatoes, capers, green olives, black pepper, garlic cloves, salt, red snapper fillet.
The first step, we're going to cook our fish. So by the meantime, we do the other stuff.
All right.
It keeps cooking. So the fish, we're going to just pan sear basically.
So just going to sear it, yeah, to seal it,
sear
right?
And just make it like golden brown color. We season both sides with salt and pepper. I prefer to use corn oil, so not too strong. So we grab our fish fillet. We put on the pan, making sure it's nice and hot. So we're going to cook a little bit, just to give a nice golden brown color, so that the skin will be nice and crispy. So you can see the skin nice, nice color.
So it shrinks a little bit as well,
It becomes
right?
more also too. And again, we need to avoid not to be too much dark, because we're going to finish in the oven. So we'll keep cooking. So by the time, the color you will see will be really nice.
Okay.
Then we'll use with the spatula. We transfer.
Onto like a baking dish?
Yes.
Okay.
So now we put it in the oven.
All right. And that's at 200 degrees, right?
200 degrees. Then we're going to make our stock. It's also quite fast.
Which is very crucial to the whole dish,
Yes.
right? The stock.
So again, a little bit of corn oil. We use our onions.
All right. So you use a fine dice for this,
Yes.
right?
If you can pass me the garlic, please.
Yes, okay.
Chopped garlic. Can you pass me the diced tomatoes, please? So we use a little bit of water.
All right. What's traditionally used to form the whole sauce?
Fish stock. A little bit, we season with salt and pepper, again. Same with the black pepper.
So then you just wait for it to like reduce and turn into a sauce.
We reduce it, we blend it, and that's it. No need to destroy.
Okay, all right.
So we check our fish. And you can see it's almost ready. Our sauce is ready too. It's already reduced. As you can see, it's boiling now. All right, so now we will do our final step. A little corn oil, please. Not too much. Can you pass me the sliced onions? Can you pass me the bell peppers?
Okay. And you have all three kinds, right?
Yes, all three kinds. Red, green, and yellow. You pass me the capers.
Okay.
And this is the funny thing about this dish. That is
The capers,
really
yes.
Mexican, but people might say, how come the capers are not
capers and olives,
part of
right?
the Mexican
Yeah.
cuisine? Can you pass me the olives too as well?
And it's because of the Spanish influence.
The Spanish influence, so they bring a lot of ingredients from the Mediterranean. So that's why we have a lot of influence. Can I have some of the tomatoes?
Yes, you may.
Chopped garlic. This one you just put a little bit. We just finish it with salt and pepper.
So you don't really let them fry for a very long time.
Not too long. It's ready. We're going to make our sauce hot now.
Okay. And this
It's
is the
already
sauce
been
that has been
blended.
blended,
Yes,
yes.
it's been blended already. So the sauce is ready. So we're going to put that a little bit in the
On
middle of the
bottom.
plate.
Okay. So the sauce goes on first.
Yes. So we have our sauce in our plate. Now we're going to put all
Vegetable.
the mix as a bed. Here we place
The
our
skin
fish.
is so beautiful.
Yes.
Even when it's completely cooked, that red is so wonderful.
And that will be our final touch. Just
Oh.
put it a little bit on top.
So viewers, there you have it. It's Wachinengo alla Veracruzana, which is red snapper cooked in the Veracruz style from our wonderful chef, Chef Rubin. And Chef, I hope you've enjoyed being on our show.
It's a pleasure.
And I'm definitely going to enjoy eating this later on. So please be sure to join in again next week on the Food Lounge.
Wow, that was some yummy creation. I don't have my hand on that, but what I do have my hand on and what I can lend to you is a little break. It's time for a little break. The Urban Guide with me, Bhairavi, shall be back shortly. You know what I love the most about Dream Castle is that we share this dream with you. On that note, I welcome you back to the Urban Guide with me, your host, Bhairavi. For now, though, it's time to get you ready for another trip to the dream world with Nicole.
A woman's house is her castle. And today on Dream Castles, we're going to meet the beautiful Bhavna. Bhavna, thank you for having us. Bhavna, tell me what gave you the ideas to decorate your house in this manner?
We wanted to renovate our house and we hired a designer for this. It was like all walls here. We decided to open up the whole area. And the color scheme was something which I wanted, I wanted something very cool. As soon as I entered the house, I wanted something very cool and calming.
Because of the Dubai heat outside.
Because of the Dubai heat outside. So then we decided together to have this kind of a very cooling white floors, grey walls.
It's lovely slate color, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is what I wanted. And then I always wanted to use a natural element as well. So water was something which was too
overdone. Everybody has
overdone
water,
it,
yeah.
and then I didn't know what to do in the middle of the house. So we just decided to have fire as a natural element. I mean, it sounds ridiculous in Dubai heat.
No, but it looks so cool because nobody else has
Yeah,
it.
but it doesn't. This one, this is like just ethanol. It just creates.
So it's just for aesthetics.
Just for aesthetics. So this is what I included
and
as well.
it's beautiful because nobody else in Dubai will have a fireplace. And that's what makes
It's getting
it
a little
fantastic.
popular now, but yeah.
Also, your furniture is very one of a kind. Did you have a hand in designing any of it?
Oh yeah, with my sister-in-law, she's a designer in Delhi, so they manufacture furniture. I got along with her and we decided these pieces.
So everything's personalized.
Everything is
here.
personalized. Everything is personalized. Like for this example, this particular table is made out of horn. So it's like
It's
buffalo
made of
horn. Yeah.
Bhavna, do you have a favorite corner of the house where you unwind?
Yeah. I have my family room where I just like to relax and read a good book, and of course my mandir, which is the meditation room, which is just gives me a lot of sense of peace and calm inside.
So Bhavna, this is your favorite room of the house. Why is it your favorite room?
This is where we are usually sitting the whole day. My kids are studying on the table, we're watching TV, reading books, and even the meals we have it here. So this is the place we're always hanging
The
out.
family room, quite literally, because everybody's always here having fun.
Yeah, we're always together.
And also the outdoors. Have you done anything special with the outdoors?
Yeah, since Dubai enjoys almost a 6 months of good weather, we've made a gazebo, we've made a water feature, and a Buddha statue outside.
To enjoy the weather. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you entertain a lot because it's quite a sizable gazebo, isn't it?
Yeah, we do.
Bhavna, do you have any advice for our viewers if they're trying to design their homes?
Anybody who's designing a house should first actually really think about what they want. If they want a very modern look or a very classical look, and then design the whole house according to that theme. Like the colors you want to use, the furniture you want to do. Is everything after how you decide what kind of a scheme you want to go for.
So you should research it and then go about it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bhavna, for showing us your stunning house, and thank you so much for being part of our show.
It's a pleasure.
Bhavna, I have a little gift for you. There's some wonderful artisan chocolates from Cocosia, and I hope you enjoy them with your family.
How sweet is that? Thank you.
Life has no rehearsals, only performances. Real people, real experiences, their lives and the likes. In fact, catch all of this and a whole lot more on Tete-a-tete with Saffron and Manju Ramanan.
They enjoy fashion because they love it, not because they want to be photographed. As he strategically manages the Yogi Group, as well as the Anjali Arjun Kapoor boutique in Dubai, she is a perfect homemaker. On a Tete-a-tete with Saffron today are Meera and Atinirmal Pagarani. Welcome to the show. Both of you have been together since kindergarten. Tell us how love blossomed.
Thank you, first of all, Manju. Well, since kindergarten, we have been more as family friends initially. Neighbors, not personally friends, but they're more family friends because her dad and my dad have been friends, I think, way before our kindergarten days as well. And then knowing the typical way the school runs, we guys never met after kindergarten until the 11th grade then. We would only meet randomly in Diwali or any festival days like Ganpati or something. Otherwise, we wouldn't really meet. And I think from 11th and 12th grade, we got closer as friends. One fine day, we guys met again through a festival. And then things just clicked. And we were like, we know each other since like decades now. I think, you know, she's the one, and I'm assuming, thought he's the one. And that's how it went ahead, so yeah.
Are you planning to start your venture within the group?
Not something so soon. Haven't given it a real serious thought. It is definitely somewhere on the pages. But for now, I'm really enjoying my motherhood. I want to give myself completely to it.
Do you both love fashion?
She loves fashion as a whole, I'm assuming. And for me, I've always loved fashion on a personal front. Never really thought of it as on a professional front.
Who's your favorite designer?
From the Western world, I would say McQueen is my favorite. And for Indian silhouettes, for bridal wear and couture, hands down Anjali and Arjun Kapoor. But someone else who I even look up to a lot is Rohit Bal. I mean, he's great, as in the consistency, the creations, the difference, and not being typical. I think Anjali Arjun Kapoor and Rohit Bal. Yeah.
Who's your favorite designer?
That's an easy one. Anjali and Arjun Kapoor, definitely. They are just perfect. You get everything that you want from them, be it just resort wear, easy evening wear, high-end couture, bridal wear, everything. So definitely, they are my favorite.
Does the store cater to men too?
Yes, Manju. There's a great collection for men for the festive and the wedding season. But we don't do a lot of corporate stuff for men, but yeah, a lot of stuff for the wedding season.
What is it about Dubai's fashion scene that you do not like?
I love fashion, but something that I really miss in Dubai, in fashion, is the winter wear. So probably what I miss wearing or something that I don't like is that I can't do that. That's what I don't like.
What are your plans at expansion?
Well, as of now, expansion is more, I would say, construction related and manufacturing related, because that's my core business. As in, fashion is more of a passion. Thank God it's making money, but I think expansion is more related to construction within UAE, within India.
Thank you for being on the show. It was beautiful having both of you on a Tete-a-tete with Saffron.
Manju, thank you for having us on the show. And honestly, looking stunning today.
You know, you don't need a certain number of friends. You just need a number of friends that you can be certain of. I'm sure we've struck a great company, I hope. On that promise, I'm leaving you to be back next week with your weekly entertainment guide, The Urban Guide, with me, Bhairavi. In the meantime, do catch what's happening on our show on our Facebook page, The Urban Guide. Also, join me on a conversation on Twitter. See you next week.